how to sit correctly to avoid back pain, to avoid bad posture, to avoid pelvic floor dysfunction, and to avoid a whole bunch of different things, including hip mobility. This is the subject of the video, and what I'd like for you to do is sit on the floor with me. What I'm about to share with you, you can do it on the chair, but I want you to sit on the floor for a specific reason. So, place your hand on your sit bone. So let me turn this around. This is a pelvis. Your sit bone is right there, and it is a lot closer to your external genitalia than you realize. When you're sitting on your sit bone, so I'm going to put this sit bone on this pelvis on the floor. You get to see when you're sitting on the sit bone, you're at the edge, at the tip of this. Whereas, and I'm going to show you here. When I'm sitting on my sit bone, I'm sitting on this tip, and this is the posture. When you're just behind that, you will be like this. So did you see the difference here versus just a little bit behind it, which is there? And that will set you off for going in that direction over a course of time. So when you sit right on top of the sit bone, here's the key. You don't want to be tilting your pelvis forward and arching your back to sit there and maintain sitting there, because that is not how it should be done, because you're overworking your back muscles. So make sure that you're elongating your spine as you continue sitting on that sit bone. There are a lot of things that need to be in place, and if you're having a hard time with that, you gotta make sure you subscribe to the channel. You gotta understand how to do biological breathing and how to have neutral spine. If you don't know what that even looks like, go to my channel and type in those terms, and you should be able to see videos showing you what that is. So you're going to be sitting on your sit bone, and when you sit on your sit bone, certain things just automatically line up when they're not disastrous and out of whack all the way. So that's kind of the example I always give, is like playing pool. When you hit that white ball in the right direction, it's going to hit other balls and make it to the hole. So this increases your batting average. It doesn't necessarily guarantee things, but it's in the right direction. So you're sitting on your sit bone with your shoulder blades not rolled forward, because when that happens, you're going to automatically go behind that sit bone. Sit there, breathe your sides out through biological breathing. And when you're sitting in that position, let's say on the floor is giving back information to your brain as far as positioning is concerned. Your legs are going to be in a better place instead of hanging. You have a lot more opportunity for your hips to have better range of motion, better opportunity for your breathing to be in much better place, and as far as biological breathing is concerned, and everything else. Now, if you have a hard time sitting on the floor, you can start sitting on the chair and try to position yourself over that sit bone or ischial tuberosity. One thing that's worth noting is that things don't happen overnight. And awareness, mindfulness is the beginning step in the right direction. Understand that just because something is difficult doesn't mean we try to avoid it, but do know that the difficult thing today is going to be a lot more difficult with pain and a lot more issues down the road if you don't address it today. I'm sure you already knew that, but it's worth reminding you. Thank you for watching and subscribing to the channel. Until next time, take care.